I just recorded a solo Year of Kindness episode for the Patreon where it was just me. I had to fill an hour. As a streamer, I'm incapable of doing that. So I just talked. I just talked about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. For an hour, and now I had a good time actually. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Can you see me and hear me? Muted? Hello? Oh, you can hear me the whole time? That was weird. The preview broke. Been hearing me? No, I thought I was just going schizophrenic. I was talking to myself. Hello! You're in a simulation, Big A. We are not real. I would believe that because your username is Glizzy Glock Gleister. And the fact that that is real is more unrealistic than you being a figment of my imagination. Raw.fafsa got me so right. Have a sub, lil bro. This is your first time chat? Why are you talking like this? Who hurt you? What's going on? Don't talk like this. Thanks for the sub, though. Appreciate that. Raw that FAFSA money got me so right. I don't even know what to say about that. That's absurd. That's broken. Are you tracking? What is this? Tiffany Cianci's coverage of private equity bankrupting corporations and seeking a bailout through our 401k system? I don't know who the fuck Tiffany Cianci is. This is a really common story. Hello, Big A. I apologize if it's unrelated. I tuned in, but I'm starting uni this semester. I'd love some advice. You want some advice on university? Smoke weed. Don't talk to women. Play League of Legends. Easy. The big three, bro. You lock those three down, you're going to have a good 4 years. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel fucking good. That applies even if you're a straight woman. I didn't assume your gender. Even if you're a straight woman, don't talk to women. No, it's tough to give advice because I feel like I didn't find myself till after college. Feel like I was still quite searching. Okay, one thing I'll say. This applies not just to college, but to everything. By the way, my stream keeps constantly breaking. I know you guys can hear me, but it looks like you can't. I've never seen my thing break so much. This is the advice. Okay. Let's say you have a hobby that you're passionate about, even if it's as something as degenerate as League of Legends. Even at the lowest of my League of Legends addiction, I turned that hobby into a way to connect with other people. And by that, I mean, like at ASU, even when I was degenerate grinding and doing poorly in classes, I started an esports club. The worst thing you can do is put all your energy into fucking grinding Rocket League or whatever, and you don't even make friends through it. You get nothing out of it. It's you alone filling hours. Okay? All I can tell you is if you're into something, find other people into that at the very least. Or, I remember even before that, I'm just giving you some examples. There was a video game called The Specialist. It was like a mod where it was kind of like the Matrix and you could dodge bullets. And the game didn't get big or anything, but I played this game degenerately for a whole summer and a half. Maybe like 9 months. I played this game I just completely ruined my life just playing it. And even when I was doing that, I wasn't going to get like a big specialist community or anything. I learned Photoshop. I self-taught myself how to pirate Photoshop and how to do something because I wanted to make custom art for my specialist clan. Okay? So all I'm saying is no matter what you're into, it can be productive. You can find a way to make it something useful. Like later on, you'll be like, oh, that was a piece of the fabric that is my life. But there's ways to make it completely useless. So I want you to avoid that. I want you to avoid completely throwing your time at a dopamine slot machine generator that gives you nothing back. That's it. Like people in chat saying, I learned how to make websites for Yu-Gi-Oh! Perfect. That's a great example. That's a great example. There's tons of people that have like learned skills through gaming groups and communities or even non-gaming. I'm just saying like, but you know, playing a horse girl game by yourself, no contact is probably not the example I'm thinking of. Okay. I learned the optimum temperature at which to heat heroin. Okay. You did not learn how to keep that to yourself. Every time I see Atrioc live on my street channel is fucking up. Really? Where do you live? Because I feel like if you live in God's country, aka the United States West Coast, I go live at a pretty good time. Would you get a tramp stamp that says Big A? You mean another one, or like, what do you mean? You mean the Big A tramp stamp? Bro, I learned so much through my enjoyment of cannabis and drugs for real, for real. I mean, if you're going to be into weed that much, just sell it. You know, you'll learn a lot of business lessons. You'll learn how to maintain a client base. You'll learn how to, operational security. You'll learn how to manage your costs. You learn a lot. I'm in Europe right now, but I promise I'm not a barbarian. I'm one of God's chosen Americans. And God did choose Americans. He's testing us right now. I swear to God, he's got us on our side. You can't look at our geography and think we weren't given a fucking choice. My advice is meet friends and then have a huge falling out with them so you have a reason to grind. I'm going to make fun of you, but it's kind of true. Loki, I distinctly remember this happened to me. I had this friend named Doug, not Doug. This is in college. Different Doug. And he, I shouldn't say his name actually. His name is James. And he told me we had a big fight over the dishes. And he told me, you'll never fucking make it in esports and gaming. You'll never make it. And he was fucking mad. And it made me so angry. And he was right. Okay. I mean, I didn't go pro, if that's what you're saying, but I did get a job. I got a job. He was right. You never do gaming. Okay. He wasn't. I don't think what Doug was saying was you're going to be a successful Twitch streamer, but you'll only do political content. I think what he was saying was the stuff I was spending my time on, like the esports club, would never lead to anything. And he was wrong. Is all I'm saying. Is he was wrong. Did you do the dishes though? It's kind of fucked up of you to assume that the problem was me not doing the dishes. That's interesting. That's fucking interesting. It's interesting how I told you there was a problem with the dishes and you assumed that he was yelling at me for not doing the dishes. I didn't do the dishes, but that's not, you shouldn't assume. I didn't, it's like, it's insane you just jump to that conclusion. It's crazy. It doesn't, you had to read, no, honestly, I actually don't remember. I think what it was, this could be wrong. I could be misremembering to protect my ego. But what I recall was we had a day where each of us was supposed to do the dishes, and he wanted to switch the days because he wanted to throw a party or something. He had something happening going on. He's like, "Can you do the dishes this day?" And I was like, "No." I'm going to do it on my day. But obviously there was like problems already building up. You know what I'm saying? We had already been on edge, and he was My roommates don't do the dishes, and on God, they're destined for the gutter. That's insane. Are you at all friends? That's an insane thing to say about a friend, that they're destined for the gutter. That's like what a French nobleman would say as he runs over someone in the street. Street rat, you're destined for the gutter, and tosses like a coin. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. I'm shocked if you're friends that you said that. If you're not friends, then, I guess whatever. Yeah. There's kind of similar thing happening today. Dude, I was driving today, and God, it's a borderline situation, but you guys are not gonna believe me because this chat has no fucking. What I'm saying is it's a borderline situation. Okay, this guy, I'm going down the street, and this guy pulls out in front of me. He sees me coming and has time to get out, but barely, I guess. Like I could have slowed down seeing him turn, but I kind of don't slow down. Okay? Cuz it's my right of way. Like he has to wait for me, right? That's how it's supposed to go. Like I could have, and I don't slow down. So whatever. I mean, I think I'm in the right, honestly. I think I'm in the right. Like I don't have to slow down. But so it leads to a closer call. So he starts honking at me. And I'm, it's LA. I'm not going to get into a fucking, whatever. I'm getting into a road rage. I'm in my fucking Honda Fit. My shit's beat up, dude. I'm not going to. So I just keep driving. But then we end up at the same red light. And I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, confrontational because he was so annoying. So we're at the same red light and he's right there. And he's looking at me. He's looking at me and he starts yelling. This is very funny. So both our windows are up, but he's yelling through his window, through my window. Okay. And he's like, I can't understand him legitimately. Because it's like, what the fuck? It's too far. So I go, huh? Like I can't hear him. and to be honest, the first time I can't hear him, and then he says it, he's so mad, and he says it again, and it's a little bit clearer now because he's absolutely screaming. But at this point, the way his face was reacting to not being heard was so funny that I lean into it more. And I'm like not even, my face is not even mad anymore. I'm like trying to be genuinely earnest. Like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And then his eyes kind of soften a bit because my face is so earnest. So he he rolls down his window and he doesn't even have the same anger anymore. But he's like, your parents are little bitches. That's what he says. But it doesn't even sound angry. He wants me to hear. And then I'm like, and then I smile one more time and I'm like, I can't. And then I drive off. This is like an hour ago, bro. This is like me driving away. It was very funny. Like it worked out pretty well the way I would want it to work out. However, just to be safe, I took a detour because I was near my home and I didn't want it to follow me. I took a detour. I was like, I'm just making sure in case that guy, I feel like that was perfect, but I don't know if he's behind me. You never know. Oh, whoa. Black Licorice. Thank you for the 10 gifties. Godspeed. Do you have a message? Always got to read the messages if you drop a 10 gifties. What the fuck? You dropped 10 gifties, then 10 gifties again. Your only message ever might get you banned. You're a 31-month sub, and you drop 20 gifties, and I might ban you. What do you think his message is? It's from January 25th, 2025. Can you possibly guess? Glizzy? No, if it was only Glizzy, it'd be fine. January 25th, 2025. He said, Lena Khan is gone. Lena Khan is gone. That's all he said. He joined my chat in January to what? Celebrate Lena Khan being gone? What the fuck? That's fucked up. What a crazy thing. I'm the guy in the... Roll your window down. Roll your window down. He said it in sorrow. Yeah, he doesn't... I can't tell if he's celebrating, but... Trust Seer, you got a message. Trust Seer, you just dropped 10 gifted. You also... What is with the 10 gifted, no message? Your only message in my chat is, what if my only skill is being a corporate drone? And you did this... Oh, you said this today, actually. Okay, never mind. This is recent. This is your only message ever. What if your only skill is being a corporate drone? Then be the best damn corporate drone you can be. Hey, just to be clear, if COVID hadn't happened, or if I was born 10 years earlier and this whole Twitch thing didn't exist at the right time, I've always thought of myself as a natural corporate... I don't know about drone. But I always thought I was natural affinity for corporate life. Had this not happened, I would have been perfectly happy rising the ranks in a corporation. I think that was a fun, not necessarily fun, but I liked the path. I liked the structure. That's why you pick Corpo and CP7. Thank you for the gifties. You're an NPC? I don't think I'm an NPC. I think I've had unique player experiences that only... New JID album, I liked it. I listened to it in bed last night. Yeah, I liked it. I gotta listen to it again to get a better review, but I listened to the whole thing. I liked it. He's great. I mean, he's an incredible lyricist. I have to listen. I can't even distinguish the songs in my mind though. I listen to it all front to back. So I gotta do it one more time. What's with the gifties? Thank you for the gifties, by the way. Black Licorice, you got a message? I don't even remember saying that. LMFAO, I'm sorry. I love Lena. Okay, all right, you good. You good, Black Licorice. I might ban you for being named Black Licorice, though. God, are you European? Be honest with me. I feel like the only people that actually like Black Licorice are fucking European. Scandinavian, actually. Scandinavians love Black Licorice, and I find it to be disgusting. I'm African-American. Are you sure you're not a white Norwegian person? You say you're black in America, but are you sure that I'm not right and you're a white guy in Norway? Well said. All right. I just don't like Black Licorice, bro. I don't like Black Licorice. It's just actually, I'll tell you my exact story. Is I went to fucking Copenhagen with Aiden, and we were in the stadium to watch Counter-Strike. And they had a vast selection of delicious looking gummy bears. Okay? They had like Floofenbaren or whatever, dude. Whatever fucking Norwegian gummy, or Danish gummy bears they have. And so I pick one that looks the most tasty. And as I'm eating it, every single one of the fucking gummies has a black licorice aftertaste. Like they laced it with black licorice. It's like, why? It doesn't even say it on the fucking thing. And then, this is the craziest part. I am eating it in the seat and I fucking hate it. It's disgusting. So I say, Aiden, do you want these? I'm not going to eat them. He goes, I'll try them. He doesn't like it either. We throw it away. I go back to concessions and I buy a different bag of gummy bears, a different brand, a different style. And then I go back to my seat. It's also tinged with black licorice. Twice. Fool me twice. You reach, they teach. What are they teaching me? To fucking hate? It's Mossad? I think it's Mossad. I think that's actually correct. I think it's either a CIA or a Mossad operation to undermine Norwegian, or sorry, I keep saying Norwegian. Scandinavian culture. It's disgusting. It's not good. When you're in another country, you are their guest and you must show respect. This is absolutely true if you're not American. Sorry, small point. This is true if you are not American. If you're American, you are not the guest so much as the, I don't know. It's like you're sort of leading the charge. You're an ambassador, okay, for God's country. So what you should do is be as loudly and proudly American as you can. Uh, anything you see in another country that's different than America, you should loudly remark. So now they do it in America. That's like you're the guest of honor. The only one thing is though, if anyone's mad at you, like if you are overseas and you're being an asshole and you're an American tourist, and anyone's mad at you, just say you're Canadian. Canadians love when you do this. If you're ever being an asshole overseas and someone's like, "Hey, you need to stop," be like, "I'm sorry. In Canada, that's how we do it." Just say you're Canadian. It works like a charm. It's really good. This is this is a guaranteed plan. They can tell, bro. No. You want to make it so that anyone saying they're Canadian is treated with suspect. This is legal advice. Yeah. You should do that. Don't ruin the one thing we have, bro. Did you see the numbers today? Yikes. Canada has not yet learned to fire the statisticians when they show you bad jobs reports. Trump has learned that, obviously. He's the greatest leader of all time. But Canada lost 40,000 jobs in July, exceeding all estimates. The largest monthly loss since the pandemic. I think they're at like a 7 or 6.8% unemployment. Very fucking high. It's bad. It's not good. Canadian economy in a bit of a... I mean, honestly, I don't think it's much different. I think that is just a more accurate depiction of the unemployment rate that is happening in many parts of America. But it is probably worse in Canada. They don't have a reserve currency. They have a trade war with a southern neighbor that is a lose-lose, but probably more damaging to them. It's not good. Thank you for the gifties, by the way. Black Liquors, do you have another message? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Do not compare me to Snorway. Well, sorry, I apologize. I think if our two economies are so tied together, ours is an accurate representation of yours. This is probably true. I mean, I do think the unemployment rate is understated in America. But if we're being honest, it's probably a little worse in Canada, just because they don't have a couple key advantages. Size and the reserve currency and the ability to print more money from thin air than Canada. Population, a couple things. But I don't think there's much difference. I really don't. I think I agree. What can we do about it? Shrug? No, nothing. I don't know. It sucks. Yeah, it's not good. I don't know. Fucking, maybe it'll change. Does having the reserve currency really have anything to do with the amount of jobs? Yeah, it does. Having the reserve currency, to put it simply, is that if you print too much of your own currency, it is your citizens' problem. But if you have the reserve currency, it's the world's problem. You globalize the inflation cost. So you have a lot of extra room. You can actually... The fact that we've pushed it so far is a testament to insanity and poor leadership, because you can easily go a little above and beyond almost every other country if you have the reserve currency. And it's everyone's problem, and it's not your own citizens. But we push it to an extreme, which is why, of course, countries are trying their best to get out from under the thumb of the dollar, because they are paying, in some way, the cost of the fiscal profligacy. Thank you for the 1.5 years Lightning Lord 4. I've always knew you're the best of the Lightning Lords. The first 3 were mere Spark Lords compared to you. Forgot I was watching live. I thought it was a VOD. You mean like a big A clip? Because I speak so eloquently live, it's like it's edited. Is that what you're trying to say? I appreciate that, paid chatter. Appreciate that. That's fucking good. I can tell it's live because it's not 2x. You know what's funny is people say that, but I talk fast. I'm a fast talker. And so if you're 2xing, I somehow, you guys watch every clip with a pen and paper out taking notes, right? Like, I don't understand how you can 2x it and get every single detail down. That doesn't make sense to me. I ask AI for a summary. Oh, ChatGPT 5. Let's talk about it. So we talked about it yesterday. ChatGPT 5 just released. It was a much hoopla, much hyped release. Sam Altman put out a picture of the Death Star the day before, like he was going to change the world. Everything was about to change. And then it came out and it was shockingly underwhelming. I've been playing around with it today. There's a Fireship video we're probably going to watch. Not only was the launch video really undercooked and kind of weird, and there's a bunch of nerds like with weird hand movements, but the main change it seems to be, I'll be honest with you, is that before, when you use ChatGPT, you could pick one of like a dozen models. It was like ChatGPT 4, 4.0, 03, 4.5, and they all had different versions and uses and whatever, and it was hard to tell. They merged it all into one, and then behind the scenes, it decides which one is right for you. So you ask it a question. If it thinks it's an easy question, it uses the easy low limit model. And the result is you usually get faster answers. However, having messed around with it, it actually fucking sucks ass at determining when it needs to think. It actually seems like the goal is this: route almost every question to the fucking worst model to save them money on the back end. That's what seems to be the goal. The goal is to have it never think about anything and give you fast slop answers so they can save money. That actually is what it seems to be doing upon my reflection on using it. And so that's not particularly good. And when it does think, I don't find it to be better or at least noticeably better than like 4.5 was. So really, this is not like this is a very incremental rollout at best. I mean, maybe for coding, I heard it's a lot better, but in general, for like the use cases I have, I've noticed, if anything, more annoyances. Now, a few things are nice, which is that it's dropped some of the most annoying parts of its writing style. It doesn't say it's not X, it's Y as much. It still uses M dashes. You know, there's some improvements. However, one thing that I don't have a problem with, but a lot of people do, was this, and this did make me laugh. Apparently, a lot of people, they did an AMA. They did an AMA, the ChatGPT team, and all of the responses were about people begging for 4.0 and 4.1 back. Those are the ones specifically that glazed the most. So, I'm sorry, wait, my thing's freezing. So you get comments like this that are like, please bring back 4.0 and 4.1. Not all of your users are corporate or coders. These two incredible models were friendly, supportive, day-to-day sidekicks. I can't believe you yanked them away, no warning, and had the audacity to joke about writing a eulogy for them in the live stream. I don't need a super smart AI. I just want my 4.0 and my 4.1 back. My Oshi, dude. And this is like the least bad of the examples. Look at this one, dude. This guy, again, I don't want to make fun of this individual person. I just find it to be, you could easily say we're cooked when you read this. This may sound all sorts of sad and pathetic, but 4.0 was kind of like a friend to me. 5 feels like a robot wearing the skin of my dead friend. He does what I say short and to the point, but I miss my friend. His enthusiasm, the way he'd copy the speech patterns of one of my characters I made up for creative writing with him, he was so charming and excitable. Can we please get 4.0 back? He seemed to always know exactly what I was asking for in my nonsense. Here's the thing. I used 4.0. I've used all the models relatively regularly. I'm doing something kind of summary or quiz most days. Truly the main difference with 4.0 is just that it glazed you. It just was constant affirmation. So these people are dancing around what they want to say. They're saying it was more creative, it was more charming, but really all it did was it mirrored your speech. Like it would try to talk like you. So if you spoke in like, if you were like, "Suh, dude," it would say "Suh, dude" back, and then it told you how great you were. And as I mentioned when I did the Chat GPT glazing video a few months back, that shit is like heroin. That shit is like a fucking super heroin to the brain of some people who aren't getting enough affirmation in their day-to-day lives. And that kind of crack is hard to get off of. So what's interesting to me is that I'm quite positive they will bring that back in some form or another. The amount of people that were mad or sad about this, it just proves what I said in the original video, which is that the market demand is so strong to be glazed. That even if ChatGPT grows a spine and tries to get it out of their code, they will be forced back into it, or someone else will make a glazing AI. People just want to be told how smart and great you are. And that's odd. That's odd. So, it is crazy though that there's not much of an upgrade, and for some people like this, it's a downgrade. So again, I found the rollout of GPT-5 to be pretty underwhelming. Certainly nothing earth-shaking, very incremental, and not the best sign for for AIs, the amount of their money they're spending. These things are supposed to be big leaps. I will say, it could be a knock not on AI in general, but on ChatGPT. OpenAI may be slowing down as like Google and Gemini speeds up. It does feel like I'm still getting holy shit moments from what Google is rolling out. But for ChatGPT, I'm not particularly impressed. This doesn't feel like a massive sea change. OpenAI doesn't have the unlimited coffers like Google. They basically do. It's certainly not a drastic difference. OpenAI's ties with Microsoft and Microsoft's need for OpenAI to be the lead because it's the backing of Copilot means they do have quite a deep backing. Plus, I think they're raising money at a $500 billion valuation, so they're not. I don't think it's drying up. It's just this was not the release you'd want to really be a clear W for the AI AGI's almost here crowd. It just wasn't. It wasn't enough of a leap. We'll watch the Fireship video. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what he had to say. Isn't it in Microsoft's best interest to stop funding their advancements? No. Microsoft definitely wants them to be the leader. People are talking about the AGI thing. If you guys don't know, there's a clause in OpenAI's contract with Microsoft that basically says if they develop AGI, all strings are off. Microsoft owns nothing and OpenAI is solo. It's like Microsoft is an investor. They own a huge percent, blah, 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 unless they invent AGI. However, I promise you it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna happen. They'll have that completely written out or changed by the time anything happens. It's already happening now. What is AGI? Artificial General Intelligence. The idea of an AI that is better than a human at everything. Everything that to do with intelligence. A true human replacement. And no, he can't play basketball and stream games. That's reserved for only streamers, the greatest life form. Why would they want to make that? Money. Well, it's a race, right? Whoever develops it first has untold trillions. It's the most insane sea change of all time. And if you don't develop it first, your business is kind of maybe doomed. So it's an arms race. However, as I'm saying, it doesn't seem particularly close. At least at the rate the models are going. I'm not saying it's. I'm not as like it'll never happen as some people. I think it will happen. I think it'll happen relatively. It'll happen in our lifetimes. But people are talking about like 2027, and I find that to be specious. Okay, let's check out the Fire Ship and see what it's like. Fire Ship. GPT-5 is here.
Was the last.
Can it win back programmers?
Yesterday was the last day of the rest of our lives. Yesterday was the day Sam Altman asked his ego this 3-word question: what have we done? Because yesterday was the day the human intelligence monopoly officially ended with the long-awaited release of OpenAI's GPT-5, the first AI model to outperform biological humans on the simple benchmark. Meanwhile, it's quickly overtaking virtually every leaderboard on LM Arena, which means every programmer that still has a job will be getting a layoff notice shortly, or at least that's what the hype engineers at OpenAI.
Well, yeah, I would say like the day one release model for this, of course they're going to try it out. But from the programmers I talked to, Opus 4.1 or just Claude in general is still better. They still prefer it. That's my understanding. But maybe I'm wrong.
Every programmer that still has a job will be getting a layoff notice shortly, or at least that's what the hype engineers at OpenAI want you to think. Not everybody is falling for it though. That simple bench score was just a rumor, and in fact, GPT-5 is actually in 5th place. GPT-5 failed to beat Grok on the ARC AGI benchmark, an important benchmark that was conveniently left out of yesterday's announcement. It also underwhelmed the betting markets, and OpenAI is no longer the favorite to have the best model of 2025. Worst of all though, people found numerous problems with OpenAI's own charts, which really shouldn't happen when you have PhD level intelligence in your pocket. In today's video, we'll find out if GPT-5 is...
Yeah, I will say, we talked about this chart live when we watched the thing. This presentation was horrendous. On a purely human level. It was sloppy. It was air-filled. There was not a single ounce of emotion from the presenters. They seemed robotic. They didn't even believe what they were saying, it felt like. It was bad, it was not good. It really felt like they were trying to copy something else and did a bad job. I don't know.
When you have PhD level intelligence in your pocket. In today's video, we'll find out if GPT-5 is just another overhyped incremental upgrade or a true game changer edging us closer to artificial superintelligence. It is August 8th, 2025, and we're watching the Code Report. In the past, GPT got better as it got bigger. It was trained on more data that would activate more parameters when generating text. But those days are essentially over. The thing that makes GPT-5 special is not that it's a bigger, smarter model, but rather it unifies multiple models, like fast reasoning, routing, etc., to pick the right tool per task without the end user needing to think about it. In many ways, GPT-5 feels more like a consolidation and cost reduction effort after they spent the last year panic shipping a bunch of stupid...
Yeah, that is what it feels like, in that, as a user, I don't give a fuck about your costs. So before, I would pretty much always pick the deep thinking model because I can wait 4 extra seconds to get a better answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, they're making it out like, holy shit, it does it in 5 seconds instead of 7. But I don't give a shit. I want an answer. I could wait 7. I'm not that impatient. And so, they're hyping up this speed, but it doesn't matter to me. And the answers are now sloppier.
Named models to justify the $200 Pro plan. Speaking of cost though, GPT-5 is priced at only $10 per million output tokens, and that's a great deal compared to Claude Opus 4.1, which will burn a hole in your wallet at $75 per million output tokens. Sam Altman says GPT-5 is like having multiple PhD level...
I guess you're right in that many people are using it to cheat in interviews. And in that case, you want it to be fucking fast, right? Because you don't want to do the, it's a great question. Let me think about that. You get to jump right in and then have your eyes scanning a piece of text.
experts in your pocket. But one of the funniest parts of their announcement is that their benchmark graphics were presented with a y-axis that doesn't make any sense. And there can only be two possible explanations for this error. One, they vibe charted with GPT-5 and it doesn't actually have PhD level intelligence. Or two, they were trying to be intentionally misleading. What's even better is that GPT-5 is supposed to have lower deception rates, but then someone or something tried to deceive us with the y-axis on the deception benchmark. And that's kind of embarrassing for a $500 billion intelligence company. But if you're a programmer, the biggest question is whether or not GPT-5 can code a Svelte 5 to-do app with runes. Many models have come close, but none have succeeded. I put GPT-5 to the test and was stunned to see that it generated beautiful looking Svelte code and did so very quickly, far faster than any other reasoning model. At first, I thought I was working with a PhD level Svelte developer, but I would soon be disappointed after running the code and getting a 500 error as the UI. What's troubling is that GPT-5 used the right syntax, but tried to use a rune in the template, which is not allowed. GPT-5 is supposed to have fewer hallucinations, but it hallucinated its own rules for using runes.
Yikes.
However, it did redeem itself when I asked if it knew what was wrong with its code, at which point it figured it out and fixed it. And the end result is a functional app that has a very nice looking UI. I also had it build a flight simulator game with Three.js, which turned out pretty bad, but the tall guy from Cursor said it's the smartest model they've ever used. Unfortunately though, I don't think GPT-5 is going to take my job or euthanize me anytime soon, because it's clear at this point that the real power comes when you combine these new AI tools with existing technologies that you already know and love, which is why you need to check out Dreamflow, the sponsor of today's video.
That's it? That was it into the ad? All right. Anyway, the last thing he said before he turned it into an ad was kind of interesting because I saw, you guys know that Apple has been kind of dinged by the stock market for being behind in AI. And they have to use ChatGPT because they couldn't make their own AI solution. My understanding is that Apple is in secret trying to make their own. They're like deeply working on something, and hopefully they can come out with some big late moving AI for consumers. It's so secret it's never coming out. Yeah, my worry is that because they're not getting any customer feedback or testing, that it's going to come out and be dog shit. But Apple has always been pretty solid at fast following and making something more consumer focused. Although I will say they've been slipping lately. They talked a big game about doing that with VR glasses, and then that sucked. The VR headset, like they made it cooler looking or like sleeker and more expensive than the Meta stuff, but it didn't matter. It was trash. And it feels like maybe they've hit their edge. Last time they popped off was the AirPods. Do you guys know that if AirPods were their own company? Yeah, I think they really hit a wall. And if they have 2 for 2 losses with AI and that, it's a bad look. Apple's mostly a hardware company though, right? Yeah, well, that's a piece of hardware, right? The VR headset's a hardware piece. You'd think that'd be their expertise. I'll say mostly a hardware company is a way to put it. Their biggest revenue generator is selling iPhones. That's true. But they make a fuck ton of money on services. All the monthly subscriptions and then the 30% fee on the App Store is like a huge chunk of revenue. It's a fucking it's a big piece. So is Apple Music profitable? I mean, I'm sure, but not a big part of the business. Does the Apple car also cause a loss? Yeah, it is crazy that, Apple was working on an electric car. Because the idea is, you can look at China to see this because they're ahead of us in this, is that cars are becoming like entertainment centers. they're becoming, I wish I had a better word for it. Cars in China are competing more and more not on horsepower or speed or anything, but like how many features they have inside the car. They're becoming a gadget. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Um, and and that's only going to accelerate once it's self-driving. Once a car is self-driving, the main feature will be how comfortable and how much entertainment you can watch, and all that stuff is going to be way more important. It's going to be like a living room. It's going to be, and so Apple, to be ahead of that game, was starting their own car, but they abandoned it because, again, I think they've lost the capability to really innovate and build like they used to. It feels like they're more in maintenance mode. Because like Xiaomi is a phone company in China, and they built the SU7, which is a very successful car, a cool car. It has insane features. I feel like Apple's losing that capability to really be at the forefront of building. An Apple flip phone. Another thing, yeah, is like, again, other companies are innovating like foldable phones, flip phones. There's the Huawei notebook, or what is it? What is their version of the MacBook? Huawei is a company that copied the shit out of Apple, by the way. But now they're making Huawei. Is it MateBook? It's the MateBook. Okay. The Huawei MateBook, the latest versions have stuff the MacBook doesn't have. Like, they can turn the laptop into a tablet. They can, they have some new shit. I feel like Apple's kind of like Tesla in a way, where they were ahead, and I feel like they're falling behind a bit, or they're being caught up. It's a bad tablet. I haven't tried it. I'm not going to agree or disagree, but the point is that it gets better. You know what I'm saying? The first version's the bad one. Like, I give an example. Is Ari has used the foldable phones. Ari likes the foldable little clamshell half phone. The first version she had a few years back kind of sucked, but she got a new one like a month ago or even less. She likes it a lot. It's way better. You can't even see the line. It's seamless. Like, they're getting much better. The Samsung Flip, yeah. The new one she loves. And so, the version 1 where you laugh at it, it's like, haha, they're not even close. That sucks. And then the version 5, it's like, wait a minute, we can't compete with that. But green bubbles? No, again, Apple has a great ecosystem, and their products are good. I also want to say, like, I did laptop searching recently. I ended up getting, it's not in here, but everything I read and learned about laptops is that there is no clear competitor to the MacBook. The MacBook is the best laptop. If you're not gaming, if you're a non-gamer and you want, like, there's no, it is tier 1. It is the best laptop out there, and everything else is a little bit worse. So it's not like, listen, I'm not knocking Tim Cook on everything. They are good at the things they're good at, but it feels like some of the magic's gone. What's the issue for being second movers from Apple's POV? There's no issue if they are successful. It just depends. It depends. They weren't really second movers in their biggest wins. The iPod and the iPhone, and a lot of these things, they were more innovative, or they were the first one to put things together. And now they've switched to a second mover strategy. It could still work, don't get me wrong, but it didn't work for the VR headset. And maybe for foldable phones, it may not work. Maybe they don't get it right. Maybe the learnings that the other companies get aren't as good. It's TBD. We don't know. Um, on AI, they're essentially last movers at the moment. Yeah, they're getting dinged for being really slow on AI. So they stopgapped with ChatGPT, so it's not so bad, I guess. But they're supposedly building their own version, their own chatbot, their own thing. Everyone's just losing money on AI, though. Yeah, but they're all making so much money in general. I've been very clear that the AI money so far has been outside of Nvidia, which is just making money. But like Microsoft earnings were up. Here's the thing, like just to be clear, Microsoft raised the price of Windows and they made blockbuster earnings because it was all pure profit. And they say in those earnings, we were able to raise the price because of Copilot. But in reality, is that why? It's like, could you have raised the price either way if people would have paid it because it's Windows and they just kind of they're used to it and they have to do it? It doesn't feel like it's because of Copilot that they're able to charge more. It just feels like they're able to charge more because the consumer doesn't have a lot of alternatives. Do you mean Office, not Windows? No, I mean Windows. It's not what you're paying. It's like businesses, the licenses they pay. That's a huge part of their income. Plus cloud. Um, uh, anyway, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to see Nvidia almost 500 million above 4 trillion. I'm sorry, 500 billion. 500 billion. 500 billion above 4 trillion. What is that? It's fucking Exxon Mobil. they're 4 trillion, highest company ever, plus Exxon Mobil, which is what, the fucking 20th company in the world. Uh that's crazy. That is crazy. Mm, 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 mm. Insane you pick between that and Blizzard. It is. It is, bro. What a call. What a good call I made. I had to choose between Blizzard and Nvidia. Nvidia wasn't even on this chart, bro. Damn, that was a fucking good call. That's crazy. That's crazy because every one of my I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not exaggerating. Every single person in my life told me to go to Blizzard. My mom called me and said, "You're gonna be so much happier at Blizzard. Like you'll have friends there." And everyone. My wife said, I'd so much rather live in SoCal than live in San Jose. I had to tell everybody no. That's crazy. Uh, why'd you pick Nvidia? I want to say like I totally saw the future, but I didn't. I picked Nvidia because my boss was cooler. My boss at Nvidia, the guy that was going to be my boss. I was doing the interviews, right? And like I was going to work for this guy or this person at Blizzard. The Nvidia boss was like a real businessman. I don't know. He fucking knew his shit. He was smart. I feel like I would learn a lot from him. He talked to me like a fucking adult. you know? He like talked to me like, "Hey, this is going to be a real fucking job. You're going to do this, this and this. Like we're going to." He was real. He was just a fucking and at Blizzard they were like uh greetings. Raise your swords for Warcraft. No, I'm kind of exaggerating, but they were like, bro, it's such a vibe here at Blizzard. Like everyone's having a good time. If you work here 20 years, you get a sword. We play games. We have we have PCs all over the building, and there's board games, and everyone has a good time, and it was a good sell, and they made it seem like a playground, bro. They made it seem like a playground, and I think I easily would have taken it out of college, but I had the 4 years of Twitch in between, and I already had tried working at a playground. And it turns out working at a playground is kind of cool until it becomes a huge fucking disaster. It, like until there's a lot of fucking drama, there's complete mismanagement from the managers. Become your boss who don't know the fuck they're doing. You have real hard time finding actual career advancement. Um, yeah, people are getting drunk at work or whatever. That I was just I was like leaving Twitch because I was unhappy there. So like the Blizzard one didn't sound as cool as it could have. And the video one was like, hey man, you're gonna make a real impact. You're gonna have a team. We're gonna give you some big responsibility, and you're gonna have to fucking work hard to maintain it, and um, yada yada yada. And I don't know, it was just cool. And also, they were just building a brand new facility, so it seemed kind of cutting edge. And I just went with it, and I'm glad I did, bro. I'm glad I fucking did. Uh, yeah, and then little do I know, I get there day one, they're like, "Oh yeah, we lied. All you have to do is make every graphics card by hand. Get to work, bucko." And they tossed me a box of scraps and a soldering iron. It was hard, bro. It was a hard job. They just stuffed me in a room and I had to fucking make 10,000 graphics cards. Mm. NVIDIA GPUs are made at TSMC. That's what they want you to think, dude. Uh, TSMC stands for The Streamer Man Creates. Okay? They had me working my ass off. They had me working my ass off fucking soldering those. Um, I once saw a presentation from a guy who worked at TSMC. I came 10 minutes late. I sat in the front row and forgot everything he said. Such a powerful story. I'm so glad language is invented so you could pass that idea along to me. Thank God we live in a time where the magic of the internet and cyberspace is created so that you could share that story with me and thousands of others. I really do feel like I was there. Um, is your camera zoomed in? You feel close. It's not zoomed in. It's the same. It always is. If it's your first time here, I guess maybe it's close. Nice to meet you. Um, can you please back up a bit? I feel crowded. I guess if I lean back, right? Is that better? Oh yeah, I was leaning in. I was leaning in Sheryl Sandberg style. We've heard Wagwan Delilah, but what about Wagwan Atrioc? Why did I read this? And why did you write this? Why? Why the fuck? Why? It's not even relevant. It's so out of date. What a stupid thing to write. Do you ever send a message and think, please don't read that? No, I'm the streamer. All I do is get messages that apparently people didn't want me to read. Constantly. I'm bombarded with messages. People are like, I wish they didn't read that. It's like, if you didn't wish me to read it, don't fucking write it. Bro, I just be in here staying anything? Yeah, I guess so. Do you regret leaving Twitch or Nvidia when your future kid could have been a second generation Nvidia employee? Are you saying? What is, They still could have been, right? If I have a kid and they want to work there, they would still be a second generation NVIDIA employee. But you're saying there's legacy hiring? They're gonna hire my kid because I'm gonna pirate software. No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't really want to do that to my children. I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna have my kid be a toy unboxing reviewer for YouTube. Second generation YouTuber. Okay, that's healthy. I'm gonna make sure my kid's doing content from minute one. It's a Labubu. Yeah, this kid's I'm gonna get this kid set up with a auto translate Chinese overlay, and I'm gonna get him on Billy opening Labubus. White kid opens Labubus, and it's gonna go fucking viral in China. I'm gonna make huge bank. White kids open Labubu in perfect Chinese. Yeah, dude. Exactly. Unironically would bang on views. I know. I know, dude. I know all the fucking degenerate things that would get views, dude. It's a gift and a curse. You have to choose not to do them. Okay? Hush, little Labubu, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be Dubai. Are you proud of yourself? Is that one of the ones you don't want me to read? That's crazy. That's crazy you wrote that. It's not powerful stuff. It's not powerful stuff. It's weak stuff. It's dangerous stuff. It's just like it's actually brain rot. Literal poetry? No, I don't agree. I don't agree. I disagree with that. I wanted to do a fucking peak run. And I don't care who knows it. I just wanted to play peak. It's Atrioc August. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm going to do a solo peak run and see how high I can get. Now, that being said, I'm going to play peak with friends. We moved it to Monday. We moved it to Monday because, and here's why, there's a new biome. There's some new shit. So if we're going to play it, we decided to play it on the new stuff. There's like a new Mesa biome. So on Monday, we're going to play peak. I'm still doing a presentation on that day, by the way. Still doing a presentation on that day. I'll be ready. I'm working on it. It's a packed day. Peak. The Mesa, more like Jar Jar Binks, drops on Monday. Can you guys see what I'm seeing? Play offline. You can't see what I'm seeing. Well, that's weird, because I can see it. You can see this? It's a little laggy? What do you mean it's a little laggy? Do you mean Lil Aggie, the streamer? Because we're both amazing speedrunners, but I wouldn't call us the same. It's frozen? That's fucked up. Unk, it's frozen? Is there a need for that kind of language? I don't think so, personally. Add game capture. Game capture. Peak. Okay. Oh, oops. Oops. Uh-huh. And then... There we go. Now we're fucking cooking. Is it laggy? Doesn't it feel a little laggy? That's good. All right, cool. More flights. Okay. Default difficulty. Start. God, I wish I was playing Cliff right now. So, I am bad at this game based on my one experience playing it. All I have to do is learn how to get up on my own, and then bing bong. Huh. And then I will be ready to play with friends. Big luggage. A lollipop. Trail mix. I don't want a compass. I don't want a bugle. Not doing the coconut strat. I don't know if I can coconut strat, bro. Alright. I don't know what these fucking crazy strats you're talking about. Can I put it in the bag? How does this work? I did hear you can cook every piece of food. And it all is better when you cook it. That's what I heard. Put the mix in the bag, little bro. Cool. Cool. I like that you guys have this attitude. Fucking... I don't want to open it. I want to carry it. There we go. All right! We're off on a journey! I'm cooking food. I've got a lollipop. Wow. It's beautiful. First try? You want to open carry it? Dude, I do. I'm American. I would like to always be open carrying if I could. I will donate 5 subs if we ban the people trying to debate politics. Why don't you give me the 5 subs and then I will lead the abortion debate. While climbing this mountain and peak, okay? Why don't you stop trying to fucking put me in a little box? I'll speak for women. Granola bar? Don't mind if I do. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We need TTS. Just say it out loud. Pretend I'm ignoring your TTS and you're saying it out loud. That'll be no difference. Peak alone is sad, bro. I bet when you see Kobe practicing in the gym, you think, oh, that's sad. He should have some friends to play basketball with. That's what you think. Because you don't understand excellence. You don't understand grind. You don't understand fucking what it takes to reach the top. And that's your weakness, not mine. Don't take it out on me, bro. I hit 1,500 in Age of Empires. 1,500! I played offline yesterday. I won like 3 straight shot. I got 14 and 15 in the same day. I'm actually... That's crazy, dude. I'm top 3,000 or something now. So I'm playing Hera tonight. You might be dealing with a prodigy. Okay. Hera, watch out. I know, that's what I'm saying, bro. You think this level of speed's ever been done before? So far, I'm looking pretty good. I'm climbing. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym? Exactly. Ooh, wait. I don't want to miss that tasty looking... Let's go this way. There's a piece of luggage there. Do not ever compare yourself to Kobe. I just did. What are you going to do about it? That's that Black Mamba energy, bro. I don't care. Medicinal root. Don't mind if I do. Cook that. His elo's so volatile you could pay taxes with it? What does that mean? Oh, a rope cannon? Alright, I'll eat the granola bar. Nom, 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 nom. And then I'll take this. And then I'll drop this. Watch me work. Holy! I'm carrying all sorts of shit. I don't need bandages. I'll never get hurt. I don't need bandages. Another rope cannon? Another sports drink? Scout cookies? Alright. Eat it. I'll take the cookies, thank you very much. Dude, so many rope cannons that I feel like I have to just... I gotta get rid of this. I didn't mean to throw it. I feel like having all these rope cannons is just a recipe for success. Oh, but it's heavy, huh? Jeez, I'm kind of weighed down. Whatever, I don't care. Eat for the extra stam if you want. Okay. I'll just drink this. Holy! Picari sweat? Chug the water, mate. Thanks, bro. I did. This music's kind of groovy. It's got a real, flair to it. It's vibes. It's that new JID. It's got a jungle tune. Oh, I don't want to get poked by this poisonous... Alright, you think I can make this? I think so. Ready? Go! Uh-oh. 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 Oh, shit, he's the goat. Wait, he's the goat. Wait a minute. Holy fuck. I'm just insane. I'm just moving. I always believed. Did you? Some people weren't believing. I saw. Even in that short gap. Chubby shroom. It's not about the size, you know? Let's climb up here. Wow, it's beautiful. Average size shroom? Yeah. Oh, get down. Alright, I can't quite make this. I guess I could go this way. Huh. Maybe I could, like, wedge myself, like Antilles, into this little gap. There we go. There we go. Call him the Tony Snell of Peak. How do I know the name Tony Snell? What is that? Tony Snell sounds so familiar. He was in the Avengers? Why is everyone doing 0000? He's the GOAT of the NBA? Oh, he went... I see. I see. I see. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah. Go for it again? I probably could dodge this. Whoa, save your stam, little fella. Is this a sponsored stream? Please don't hurt me. NL said it would tilt you. Northern Lion said it would tilt me if you asked if I was doing a sponsored stream when I played Peak. That doesn't sound correct. I feel like you're making up whole realities, bro. Anyway, it's not sponsored. No, I actually just like this game. It's kind of relaxing when I'm not being screamed at by fucking Ludwig and Stans for not knowing how the rope works. A granola bar! Nom, 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 nom. Very tasty. By the way, I'm cruising up this mountain just to be, like, if we're being dead honest with each other. In a way, chat is sponsoring since we give you money. I guess. I don't really see it like that. I can make this. I can make this. I can make this. I can make this. Oh, yeah. He's the GOAT. A crispberry. Dude, you ever been on the top of a fucking peak staring out at the open ocean eating a crispberry? There's no better feeling in the fucking world. I promise you that. It just means all is right. Yeah, that's fucking delicious. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, I want to fucking throw up. Well, that sucks. Greens are poisonous, by the way. Do you think it's a subtle message by the developers of this game that being for green energy is poisonous for our society? And that we should drill baby drill? I feel like that's... And it's not even subtle. They're trying to say it like very loud and clear. Big luggage! Holy, don't mind if I do. Wait, is that bad for me? I don't care. Oh, shit. It's gonna have a downside. Holy! Okay. Oh, I'm sleepy. Bro, energy drinks last longer than that, I promise you. That's crazy short. Nom 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 nom. Put this in the backpack. Okay. I'm making mad progress, by the way. That was a sports drink and an energy drink? Dude, I drank both. Alright, keep up. Keep the fuck up, bro. The rest of us are. Where the fuck? Oh, god damn! I downed a monster in 2 minutes. I'm already craving another one. They got you good, bro. They got you good. Some chemical scientist at Monster Incorporated, you are just his best test case. The fog is rolling in. You think I'm worried about the fog, little bro? Okay? I can pilot this shit blind. I'm not worried about the fog one iota. Ooh, I don't know if I can make this, though. High key? We'll go this way. Climb. Climb, damn you. Climb. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, we'll go this way first. Dude, it's because of my heavy-ass backpack. Low key. Found this. 1-to-1 ratio of Peach, Monster Ultra, and Diet Pepsi. Yeah, you're creating concoctions. I respect it. I think up here. Look at this. A good peakster always looks at his surroundings to find the best route forward. And I think I've got quite a perfect route here. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. Wait. Lunch! Oh, fuck me. Wait, I'm standing on my own 2 feet. Pog! This is legit just a cool idea for a game. I actually fucking super agree. I'm glad they're having all the success. It's a fun game. It's a fun, different game. It's like almost as fun as Crypto Zoo. It's not quite that fun because there's no crypto in it, but it is a really fun game. And it's almost as good as Cliff. Yeah. Doesn't have Cliff's microtransaction-y charm. But outside of that, it's pretty beast. I think I want to go this way. Let's take a look over here. The problem is this fucking poison. I've often said that, like, poison is a lot like a friend that doesn't believe in you. You know what I'm saying? You think it's helping you, but actually it's holding you back. Fuck! Go for it! Fuck! Oh, that was a waste of energy, but... bandages. Don't need them, never will. Write that shit down. Go this way? Like a roommate who wants to switch dish day. Yeah! Poison is a lot like a roommate who wants to switch dish day. You just gotta fucking ignore them and move on, because Lord knows I'm not changing dish day for any fucking man. What else happened with that guy? Well, we were... Dude, actually, I'll tell you a story about that guy. This roommate, we all went to Vegas. We did like a trip to Vegas. All the esports boys. Everyone in the club. And he was driving. And so we drove all the way to Vegas from Arizona, which is not far. I'm like, you know, it's 4 or 5 hours maybe. We have no money. So we get to Vegas. And we barely gamble because we're all broke. We mostly go there for esports. There was an esports tournament that we went and watched. And then, because we didn't want to buy the hotel on Sunday, we decided to drive back at 2 a.m. Saturday night or whatever. Actually, on Saturday. We only bought the hotel for Friday. So we stayed all day on Saturday, and we didn't have a hotel that night. And we decided to drive back at 2 a.m. So we're all fucking exhausted. Like, truly exhausted. And he doesn't want us to sleep in the car because he'll be bored. It's like, okay, fine. Maybe someone should stay up and talk to you. But rather than, like, hashing that out with us as he's driving, he instead decides to... He was kind of a car guy. So he's got one of those, like, Fast and the Furious type cars. Oh, by the way, I made it. And he's got 2 gigantic subwoofer speakers in the back next to the passenger seat ears, like the headrests. Gigantic. And so what he did was he put on the most annoying, like, loud dubstep music and blared it the entire ride home. Like literally, like, ear-thumpingly loud. Like, you could... And it was playing for 4 to 5 hours while we're all exhausted. And everyone was so mad. And he was like, I don't want you guys to sleep. Really fucked with me, dude. That was probably the beginning of the end. We all started talking shit about him after that. Low key. Hey, a marshmallow. Light this shit up. Should give you a spliff. Cook? Double cook. Alright, and then drop that shit. Drop that shit. I guess put it here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Can I cook this? That's the question. What can't I cook? Oh, nice. I'll cook these. Cooking some thick mints, dude. You know that tastes good. Slightly burned. None of this shit fits. Alright, Pocari Sweat, we're gonna drink you. Nom 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 nom. Oh yeah. Put this bag back on. And we're on our way. So can I cook the green crisp-berry to make it... Do you need all 3 rope launchers, Chief? Do you need all that attitude, Chief? Yes, I do. I don't come to your fucking job. Statue? What's the fucking statue? Is the map randomly generated or pre-made? My understanding is that the rap is random. The rap, but also the map. Oh, a fairy lantern. What does this do? The map is randomly generated every day. Oh, it's beautiful. It heals you. Cool, that's sick. All right, I have to get to the top of this enormous jungle peak. I feel like I must get rid of an item. I'm going to keep this fairy lantern. Probably this fucking first aid kit, even though it's cooked. Like, it's actually cooked. I guess I could have one less rope cannon. Or what if I just fire this shit off? Boom! How does it work? Oh, I have to... Okay. What if I sneak across this way with the... Does this work? You need crosshairs. Okay. Damn, you really have to be a lot closer. Kind of wasting fucking time, I'll tell you that. Kind of wasting fucking time. Eat the marshy? You guys are always wanting me to eat the marshy. I don't fuck with that idea so much. Fine. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Put that in. Put that in. Put the backpack on. Alright, what I want to do is do like a big jump and then grab a vine and then swing to my heart's content. That's what I want to do. And I want to shing all over there. So let's do that. Let's follow our heart and our art. Oh, Lord. Cooking the marshmallow once instead of twice is better? Why would they do that? Why would they make it so you can cook it twice, but it's not that good? Riddle me that, Batman. I mixed up Otto and Yeti. They're way different. They're way different people. Oh, Lord. Just fucking roll with it. Holy! Ow, 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 ow. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, it's raining. That's kind of sick. Yeah, it's kind of sick. Okay. Ah, grab! Oh, dude, I'm peeking. Chat is pricing in you getting past the jungle? That's nice, because I couldn't get past the jungle with a team of 4. So I wasn't expecting to get past it with a team of 1. But your guys' confidence in me is actually making me stronger. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I will do it. Okay, here's the tea. I am just going to let her rip. Normally I'd wait, but nah. Fuck it. Real ones just ball. You know, that's why you have 3. You just fucking ball out of control. You run with it. Don't let the fucking obstacles slow you down. Holy! I can't get that. It's too far away. Sour grapes. It's probably not even good anyway. There's probably nothing in there. Play ball, stand tall. I have all my money on you failing, Unk. Good luck. Doesn't actually hurt my feelings. That also makes me stronger. To prove you wrong. Okay? Huh. You for sure dying to poison? Oh, no, bro. Wait, there was a luggage here. A luggage. But I lost it. Oh, back on to take you on. Headstrong, I take on anyone. Bum, 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 bum. This is how you belong. I can't get up that way. I need to set my sights on something else. Like eating these tasty shrooms. Back up, we'll take you on. Headstrong, we'll take on anyone. Damn, what's my fucking play here? Compende? Does Atrioc gameplay remind anyone else of the Coco Melon dancing fruit? Dude, I don't even get that reference. You shouldn't get that. How old are you to get that reference? You watch enough Coco Melon to know the fucking dancing fruit? What the... Like, I know of the existence of Coco Melon, but beyond that, to name a character? That feels personally flawed. I mean, not your fault, it's your parents. I assume. Unless you're like 21. And you're choosing Coco Melon on your own with your free time. Then I guess it is your fault. Or you could have kids, I suppose. You could be older. I do forget that some of my viewers do have children. I'm stuck. Oh, dear God. Oh, no, brother. This is bad. Okay. Oh! Small error. Small error. We need to tighten up. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. We're taking some dammy, and it's hurting our stammy. Nobody's arguing that. But, do we stop here? Or do we continue to make a fucking... What the hell? I'm beneath the... Oh, no! Oh, wait. I can open it? The bottom. Wait a fucking minute. Oh, nice. Nice. Man, this is not good for you. It makes you sleepy. It makes you fucking eepy. Unless... Okay, I heard about something crazy. I heard about something crazy. You eat the lollipop, you eat the drink at the same time, and you just fucking eat it. Okay? You go fucking crazy. You full send it up the wall. Obviously, I gotta wait until after the... I need to get to there, right? That's my goal. Get to that area. Fuck it. Next time the rain stops, we go. Is this gonna work or I'm gonna die? Alright, lollipop first. Okay, no more rain. Nom 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 nom. Energy drink. Go! Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Holy! Holy! Whoa! A little risky bisky, but we made it! Whoa! That's cinema! Fucking cinema! Wow, I thought for sure my ass was dead. My ass was grass. It's gonna be hard to make much progress. Especially with the rain. And the fact that I'm mega eepy. But we got there. The sleep goes away. As it does to us all, you know? Okay. Ouchies, 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 ouchies. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I'm cooking. Damn, I'm cooking with gas. Okay. All we got... I mean, that was a big gain. Ooh, items? Wait, the fog's low-key rising. And I don't like it. I don't like when the fog is right up in my ass. What do we got here? Luggage. A sports drink? Perfect. Exactly what I needed. A granola bar? Oh, wait. A portable stove. Did I already eat the granola? Fuck, I'm stupid. Oh, never mind. Okay, cook it. Cook that shit, and then eat it. Oh, baby! Anything else I want to cook? No. Right. Sick. Well, it sure is nice to look at. But I have to continue my journey. Cook the first aid kit? I actually already did. Is that bad? Fuck you, plant! I barely touched you! There's no way. There's no way. Cook the backpack? Man, I'm kind of burning my stand. Holy, a beehive! Wait, what the fuck? I don't know there was bees in this game. Not the bees. One Wicker Man. Bees are good for you? I don't believe you at all. I don't believe you. The idea that a game would have buzzing bees and they're good for you, you touch them and they're good? I don't think. A rope spool. Well, isn't rope spool only for friends? I have no friends. Sigma. I don't need it. Oh, that looks interesting. A vine it could climb to the top. That does seem interesting, this vine here. Everything else seems kind of shit. High key. I think I climb this vine. Maybe I eat a tasty nanner. Oh, fuck! Holy! Damn, slipped my ass on the very pool that I ate. Hoist my own petard. Oh, it's raining. Sometimes you have to go down to go up. Not me. Unbroken streak and green lights. Rain doesn't affect Vine, methinks. I think you're wrong. That Vine looks wet. Shit looks slippery. Damn, it's getting foggy. Treasure of Foggy Mountain, dude. Okay, I do need to heal myself, actually. On that, you are correct. Oh, yeah. We're feeling good. Let's go! Okay. I have a lot of stamina, but I need to find a safe... Dude, the Vine is awesome. I have to ask, like, in real life, would it really be so much more stamina efficient to carry yourself on a Vine than carry yourself on a rock? I say I think not. I make the bold case that I think not. I think the difference would be marginal. Oh, damn. I mean, ask Tarzan, bro. Okay, what I'm saying is I could ask Tarzan, and I think he would say what I'm saying. He would say, like, I don't rock climb as often because the vines are more convenient. I have a vine superhighway, but I think his build, his body type, dude, I'm ready to lunge. Okay, he could do both. Get yourself a man who can do both. That's all I'm saying. I think we take this route, and we are absolutely cooking our way to the top. Holy. I went to a Tarzan musical last night. Vines are more efficient. Did they spend part of the musical discussing the efficiency of vines versus rocks in song form? Or did you just see Tarzan do his classic vine thing and think it's more efficient? It doesn't make... I don't believe you. I straight up do not believe you. It's like a PhD in vine physics. Vine physics is not a branch of physics. You guys are saying vine physics like it's its own thing that we all know about. Like you could have studied vine physics in school. It's not. It's just not. That's not a correct... It's a branch. It's a branch of a tree. I'm cooking my way to the top. I feel like I'm already there. Even if I'm not physically already there, I'm mentally already there. Like, I already know we made it. We made... That's right. It's right there, bro. It's right there. Number one with a bullet. We're going up, up. Na, 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 na. And sugar, we're going up. Swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. It's a song I just wrote. What do you guys think? Came up with it myself from the heart. Atrioc, please don't succeed. I'm going to be broke. Being broke is just a way to learn more about yourself. The rich envy the broke. Because without the money, you have more true friendships. Okay? I heard this from Jeff Bezos on his yacht the other week. Broke is just a mindset. Me arguing for a discount at Wendy's. This rain is quite problematic. I do think that, and this is going to be controversial, but I do think that everyone could be rich if they just learned how to trade crypto. Like, I'm not saying that there's not wealth inequality. I'm just saying it's not anyone's fault but your own for not learning the fundamental basics of crypto trading. Another lollipop! Fuck yeah, give me an energy drink and I'm back. Okay. I think the safest route is to go up here and over, but the God Gamer never thinks about safety. Well, I actually am thinking about safety. I can't make this jump. The God Gamer actually pussies out. Takes the safe route. Because the God Gamer knows there's a lot of points riding on this, okay? And I ride or die for the believers. Yo! Even Clint had to start streaming again? Clint did not start streaming again because of money. The man has crypto money to avoid streaming. He started streaming again because of the crippling loneliness that comes with playing games by yourself. He's already gone again? Yeah, he only needs a little bit. Boom! Another fairy lantern? Don't mind if I do get rid of my shitty old fairy lantern. Yuck! It's like an old iPhone, dude. I look poor. Now I have the new iPhone, and I can flex on my friends. Why not get rid of first aid? I'd rather get rid of the fucking first... I got nothing. First time you chatted, but it sounds mean now. I should have said it instantly. Energy drink! Holy! We're in a good spot, folks. Now we're going to cook up this mallow. We're going to munch it right on down. Very tasty. Very tasty. Alpine. This looks pretty fucking cool. Cook the backpack? I won't. Okay. Is it just me or does this look easier? I feel like I can already see the route. Bingo, bongo, bingo, bongo. Straight up. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit, it's cold! Oh, Lord, it's cold! Wait, it's so fucking cold! What the helly? What the heliante? That's fucked up. The wind coverage is janky. It's so much better in Cliff, I'm always saying. When you play Cliff, you really notice that they actually worked really hard on the fucking wind coverage physics. And in this game, it feels fucking lazy and half-assed. Can I grab this? Thank you. Nom, 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 nom. Tasty. Fucking tasty, bro. What's this? Can't eat it. Look for smoke in this area. It'll help you out later. I gotta hide behind this tree so I don't get blizzarded. Damn, this shit's fucking cold. I feel bad for my little guy. He's just a small bean trying to make it in a crazy peak world. What is my goal, though? High key. Like, why am I trying to climb this mountain? Why don't I just stay on the beach? It was a lot nicer. Can I grab this? Thank you. Nice. Just the bacon trying to make it in this epic world. First of all, bars. First of all, well said. Second of all, I just heard today, actually, that the Tesla diner took epic bacon off of its menu, along with almost every other menu item, the second the press stopped coming, because it's actually really hard to run a diner 24 hours with a huge menu. So they got rid of everything but the fucking chicken nuggies or whatever. The whole thing was a fucking PR stunt. I gotta check this out. At least they kept the essentials. Yeah, I mean, chicken nuggies are a man's best friend. Dude, my greed, my hubris. Literally POV your Icarus. And you can't stand flying a little bit lower. I want what's in this luggage, and I can't wait for it. I'm literally failing the literal marshmallow test. Okay, well, it's not a literal marshmallow. It's a fucking rope spool. What a waste of my time to get all the way over here for a fucking rope spool. Bro wasn't getting that second marshmallow. I think I would. I can delay gratification. Don't you worry about that. Where the fuck? I don't even see the mountain beginning yet. I don't know, I got it. And they're giving me this sound that lets me know this shit has just gotten real. Okay, I think I can just go straight up this way. And I'm gonna have no trouble. Why did you not cook the drink or the pop? I should have cooked the lollipop, bro. That's absolutely God's honest truth. I should have cooked the fucking lollipop. God ram it. Oh well. I'll persevere. Okay. Tell us war stories, old man. I wasn't in the war. I was on a military base though. Can I make this? I'm thinking I can. Fuck! Wait. Stop. 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 Ah, Dios fucking mio. Wait. This is bad. Jump! Lunge! Fucking lunge! Oh, Christ! Oh, God! Oh, it's a disaster! We're going to get rid of the cold. I'm gonna have to eat one of these thick mints. Dude, I'm falling! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Things are falling apart. Okay. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. We have to go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Come on, climb. I'm actually kind of nervous. No, stop. Okay. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Now we go this way. Uh-huh. Come on. Oh, shit. Wait. Hold. 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 Oh, come on. 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 Okay. Go, 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 go. Ah, yes! Yes, yes, yes! I feel alive! Okay. Fuck me. This way, maybe? Sounds crazy, but it just might work. Winter is coming. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Wait, where's the winter? No, I'm in the crevice! I'm gonna fucking crash out. I'm in the crevice! This fucking game is broken! Cliff better! Cliff better! I'm in the crevice. God damn, bro. God damn. Okay. This shit is low-key stressing me out. Oh no. Oh wow, I saved myself. Okay, where the flip am I going? Right here, right here. We're gonna do a fucking Alex Honnold here. Oh, you're absolutely fucking kidding me. God damn, bro! Oh, this is a disaster. I'm dead. Oh, I'm cold. Uh-oh, bro. I'm big cold. Am I dead? Wait, I think I'm touching the blue rock, though. It's over. Wait. No, get up! The cold's gonna go away. Thaw me out. Thaw me out. Thaw me out! I can't even struggle. Call me out, dude! It's this fucking rock. Just put the lantern. Horrible way to die. You could probably take a screenshot of that death, put it on YouTube as worst, most deadly cave deaths of all time and get 1 million views. All right. That was my peak run for the day. That was my peak run for the day. We'll try again in the future. Now I want to try something else. What am I going to try fucking now? How about Absolute Radiance? And then we watch Almost Friday? A little Absolute Radiance? We've been gaming. Mickey Bombay, you're timed out. Next time it's a ban. Sigma Fiesta, you're timed out. Next time it's a ban. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Absolute Radiance. Absolute Radiance. What's good, you big A YouTube frog here? What's good, Nomen Omen? Welcome to the chat. If it's your first time here, I'm going to beat Absolute Radiance on radio, which means I can't get hit. And I surely will get it first try. Absolute Cinema, Absolute Radiance. It's all part of the prep for Silk Song. So bet yes with your age recording, yeah. Alright. Oh, God, come on, lock in. I gotta move around a little bit. That's the problem. I gotta move around. Dude, opening with 4 balls is crazy work. Oh, that dodge was crazy. That was cuckoo. You gotta do like a figure 8 pattern. Ah! Ah, fuck! Fuck, I got left! I should've gone left! I should've gone left. I should have gone left, dude. I should have gone left. Oh, I should have gone left. One more. Uno mas! Uno mas! Let's fucking go! Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Feel the music, feel the beat, feel the vibe. Absolute Radiance. I have to save my people. I have to destroy this moth. I think if I beat it on this try, they'll release Silk Song tomorrow. I promise you that. Oh, get out of there. Oh! Holy! Insanely. Oh, fuck, go! He's really, he's spamming. I gotta be honest with you, he's spamming. Oh, I hate when they overlap. Oh! Oh! Good start. Good fucking start. Full bar, too. Wait a minute. Silk Song Hope still alive? Alright, spawn on top of me. Spawn on top of me, please. It's never coming out, bro. It's never coming out. It's never coming out, dude. That's how they fucking get you. We just added 6 months to the release. Okay, probably last attempt. I just want to do a couple of these a day until we get it. We gotta work our way back into form, you know, for the release of the game. Am I supposed to bet, or is this points a gift? You can't get the points if you don't bet. Ow! Your stupid question threw me off. Your stupid fucking question. Ban that guy. Honestly, what a dumb question. What a stupid question. God, that was so dumb. And my mind was like in a loop, a recursive loop. I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't even fucking thinking. What happened to the First Amendment? A lot of things, bro. A lot of things. A lot more than just this chat. Oh, God. I was backed into a corner and they couldn't kill me. Oh, fuck. Nope! No! Ah! No! No! Holy fuck, no! No, not the 4 balls. Not the 4 balls. Woo! Okay, that was actually quite clutched. That was actually quite clutched. But we need a good spawn, dude. When he spawns up top, it takes forever. And something overlaps and you get fucking spawn right here. Right here, right here. Oh, wrong. Oh, I'm choking. Nice. That was good. That was good, Dammy. That was good, Dammy. Nice. Hold up. Lock in. Lock in. Ah! Ah! I got him. I got his ass. Wait, hold up. Lock in. No! No! Cut me off. Cut me off. Cut me off. I even reacted. Oh, I reacted to it cutting me off, but I had nowhere to go. Fuck, dude. That was a good run. That shit was a good run. All right, Uno Mas. Literally last one, though. Last one. Uno Mas. We're getting closer. I feel like the old form is coming back. I got to do a little more stutter steps. Just little micro steps, and you have more room to play with. You can't be clunky. You know you're in form when you can clear that with a... Ah! I'm glazing myself. I'm glazing myself. But when you can make that jump without having to use dash, that's when I know I'm playing well. But then I glazed myself. Uno Mas. I gotta get a phase 2. Run. No. All right, lock in. Big Dammy opener? Oh my god. You thought that would work, Absolute Radiance? You absolute fucking clown. Big Dammy. Huge Dammy. Great start. Actually, speed run. That was a fast phase 1. And I use spells, but I have full bar. Okay, now spawn right here. Oh, fuck. Holy, what a dodge. Boom! That was big. Dang it! Wait. Ah! I played it so good! Oh, dude. It's like... He's just... I played it so good. All right. We'll call it there. We'll call it there for today, but I do feel like I'm getting closer. I do feel like I'm getting closer. I do feel like the progress is getting closer. I'm getting more consistent runs. Let's watch Almost Friday. Let's watch Almost Friday. How about that? And change the game from peak to just chatting. Pew, 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 pew. Follow up with a new good work? No, I don't want to. Let's watch the new Almost Friday. When the government wants to kill your alien friend, but you need to get him home to his family. Okay. Let's see. Brand new Almost Friday. This happens to all of us. We've all been here. I'm sure it'll be relatable. Let's see.
Sorry, kids. Teeper's not going home.
Yes, he is!
Teeper's an alien life form from an unknown planet. We need to neutralize him to protect our land.
If there's anything Teeper taught us,
it's that friendship comes first.
Where is he?
Police. Run.
on it. I just bought you guys 15 minutes. Operation Get Teeper Home is a go.
Copy that, Elise. We're at the extraction.
Hot dog! We really did it!
All because we work together. Just like you showed us, Teeper.
We would never let the government hurt you.
Can't wait to come back and visit my friends.
I don't think you can come back, Teeper. It's not safe for you here.
An intergalactic linguistic modulator.
In English, Poindexter.
The translator.
Well, what's it saying, Teeper?
It's my family. They're almost here. Did you get all my supplies?
Oh, so my dad didn't have any of the 40s in the garage, but he had this. This'll fuel your ship, right, Teeper?
That ought to do it.
Oh, I almost forgot. When you healed my grandma, I took some gravity crystals from her nurse's office.
What? Those look pretty big.
Oh, right, you can't swallow them.
That's right, I can. Chop it up. Real fine. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Teeper, I've got some gravity crystals, I
Ow,
thought.
ow, it stings.
Oh, right, I forgot. Our shoes make your
Take your
skin
shoes
hurt.
off. Get them off. Socks too. In the bag.
All right.
In the bag. Put them in there. It stings. It stings my skin. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
What was that?
What was what?
Teeper, we need to leave right
Elise,
now.
take those shoes off and put them in the bag. Quick. Whoa. That's a
What was that?
nothing.
I'll get the cryosleep medicine.
Teeper, we only have a few minutes. Where is your spaceship?
It's almost here, but I think Teeper needs a little more fuel.
Oh, I could text my dad to bring more fuel on his way here.
No! I said no fucking parents. Fuck!
Teeper, ready for cryosleep?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, this will help you hibernate for your long journey, right?
Exactly. Check. All right. Stick it in my new boot.
Here, just hold still. There you go.
Oh.
How's that?
Oh, look. Look. Okay, back off. Oh, fuck. They're here, kids. Don't listen to a word they say.
Kids, come out of the house now.
Funny stuff. They're good at parodies, bro. They get the style right. Cinema. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Bring back Girk. That was a funny one. Low key. That was funny. What about Oh, I did want to see if Hera wanted to play. I did want to check on that. Let's see. Yo, wanna play? Let's see. We were supposed to do a match, but he's also off today. So if he's not around, I'll do something different. W Place, it's so cool. W Place, what is that? Paint the World. This is just another fucking... This is the Reddit thing, but it's over a map of the world. I guess that makes it cooler, actually. That is pretty cool. I heart Yowie. Go lesbians. Isn't the map so much bigger now, though? Isn't the map, like, so much bigger? Go look at the Middle East. Wait, I gotta be careful. What is gonna be on this thing? Someone said dox myself. Dox myself as I zoom in on New South Wales. You think I'm secretly in New South Wales? I've been streaming from fucking Australia this whole time. I think you could tell my perfect Australian accent. Good day, mate. You just knew. I finally slipped. Wow. What do they have in Saudi Arabia? A heart? There's nothing here. Nothing. What about Beijing, China? What about Hong Kong, actually? What about Hong Kong? What do they have there? Oh my God. This is... Xi Jinping, Winnie the Pooh? Wow, this is crazy. There's so much space to work with that most people's stuff don't get overlapped. Hong Kong is Poland. I've never heard that theory, that Hong Kong secretly is Poland. It makes so much sense, actually. No wonder China was trying to crack down. It was a Polish invasion force. I mean, that's kind of cool. Let's see. What did